Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is. And I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling it dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down to just one of the greats.
Takes flight. Going down. Clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we all know Ja Morant's a high flyer. He says, my dad was pretty athletic when he played, so I can say some of it comes from him. Jumping on tires and the other drills, they just allowed my legs to get stronger. It's enabled me to get off the floor quicker, be more explosive, and it shows when I'm out there on the court. Kevin, it certainly does.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my best.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Onto the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Memphis, the wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. Brooks misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And the rejection by Jackson. They retain possession. White the pass to Horford. Now here's Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Plays it up off the glass.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. White against Bane. White the pass to Smart. Tatum kicks to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Horford with a screen on Bane. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. That one no good. And Memphis the other way now. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Outside Tatum. Picked by Horford. Puts up a 3. And Bane pulls it down.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
To the middle. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's White. He had 19 points in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him. Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Adams sets the pick for Brooks. The pass to Adams, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
That free throw missing. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens on the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
And he's good on the second. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Here now, the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. Second, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Smart with the ball. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte. Horford with a screen on Morant. Smart kicks to Horford. 4 on the clock. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Brooks. His last outing, he had 8 points. Jackson dishes to Brooks. That one falls.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Charlotte Hornets. Brown with the screen on Jackson. Tatum passes to Brown. White, wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bane kicks to Brooks. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Some solid defense from Brown. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 6-point game. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with the win.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time these two teams went head-to-head. It came down to a few key free throws at the end.
And so it's Boston with it. They get it again.
And he's very confident from that range. But you can't make him all.
Brooks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you Well, he could be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And that one falls for Brooks.
And the Celtics with the top defense last year, they are so great at switching everything, making the most of their personnel.
Williams, he's checked in for Brown. Both good from the line that time. And the switching on defense that the Celtics do, it really disrupts teams.
And you don't really have mismatches to hunt. And you got guys like Smart and Williams that are out there putting pressure on shooters as well.
Now here's Smart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Now Morant. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And here is Tatum. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
What hard work from Tatum inside, doing what it takes to find his shot.
Now here's Morant. Adams outside. Outside, Bain. Adams against Horford. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Morant missing. Celtics trail by 6. Tatum passes to Smart. Outside, Horford. Pass to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Bain. Smart wide open, he fires. And a miss there on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Morant looking around. Outside Jackson. Fires from deep. A putback, and it's Adams on the follow.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Smart passes to Williams. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Conchar's checked in for Memphis. Now here's Smart, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
And here is Brooks after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. He feeds it to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now here's White. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Smart dishes to Tatum. Pass to Horford. Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's Morant missing.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Tatum. Lets it fly from 18. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
He dishes it to Jackson. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That's his first foul. Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and it's Williams in for Dylan Brooks. Then for the Celtics, Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. And so it's Memphis with it. They lead by 7. Down low and stolen by Williams. To the inside. And it's Williams with the jam.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
Adams with the screen on Tatum. Williams passes to Adams. Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by Williams. Brogdon. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Now just a 3-point Grizzly lead, and the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Let's check out the NBA's top producers from three-point land. Fourth, Malcolm Brogdon.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Grant Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years, and the three-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit.
Now here's Jones. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Wow, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Celtics trail by 5. Tatum with it. 5 points in the game. To the paint. And the slam by Williams.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Memphis has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside, Jones for the 3. Williams gets the bucket, and the Grizzlies lead by 6.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Pritchard passes to Williams. The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Conchar. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Adams finds Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Pritchard. Tatum looking around. Inside, it's stolen by Adams. Tatum against Williams. Down low. Here's Aldama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Grizzlies have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
First free throw is good. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. So he gets them both.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Now Griffin. There's the pass to Brogdon. Will it go? And he dunks it down.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Jones looking for an opening. Clark sets a screen for Jones. Good on the triple. Jones has got 6.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Pritchard. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And here's Jones. He has 6. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies? Celtics trail by 12. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Clark in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
The first free throw is good.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
And Brown drops them both. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Celtics trail by 12. Smart kicks to Griffin. Horford with the screen on Jackson. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
And Boston has possession. Smart deciding where to go with it. 4 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
Has confidence all over the court. No shot Brown won't take.
Morant passes to Clark. Pass to Bain. Buries it down low. Bain's got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Horford sets a screen for Griffin. Passes it to Brogdon. Jackson against Griffin. Over Jackson, and the rejection by Jackson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Morant outside. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Clark inside. Working on Horford. Jackson misses. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Down by 12. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Celtics trail by 12. Kicks to Brown. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Smart on the wing. Feeds it to Horford. Just 5 to shoot. A shot off that time. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. The pass to Morant. He kicks it to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. Lets it go from 14. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark.
And now look at the numbers for Jaren Jackson. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's right around 17 points a night, almost 4 blocks and 8 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it. So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Celtics trail by 11. Outside, Smart. Outside, White. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
That's about the only way he can score from there. Perfect use of the reverse in the face of some tough defense.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team. One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Right the pass to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Memphis leading by 14. Brooks outside. Dishes to Morant. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Now, here's Bane. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
And so it's Memphis with it. Now here's Morant. He has 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Smart.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And that one misses. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Jaylen Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 13-point game. Outside, White. That 3 off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Morant outside. Bane with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Cleveland. And another miss by Memphis.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Morant against Smart. Morant dishes to Adams. Here's Brooks. No good that time. And it's Boston the other way. Outside, Smart. Pass to White. Here's the three. Busted. No good that time either.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Lets it go from 11. Here's Adams. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Smart on the wing. Over Morant. Boston again missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Brooks finds Morant. And here is Adams. Pass to Bain. Adams with the screen on Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Bain for 3. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
The call on the floor is a jump ball.
And they'll get another chance. Brooks kicks to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Jackson. And he makes good on the layup. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Celtics trail by 17. Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Outside Williams. Passes it to White. 5 to shoot. Good. The nice assist for Williams. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. And not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Now here's Smart. Brown outside. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
White against Bain. Outside White. Williams a screen on Brooks. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Brown. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around. You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Here's Conchar. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there's the pass to Williams. Here's Aldama. Outside Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
Checking in for the Celtics, Blake Griffin.
Outside, Jones. No good from outside.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Griffin passes to White. The three from Tatum. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Aldama passes to Jackson. To the paint. And he slams it one-handed.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Here's Tatum. He's got 8. Pass to White. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Outside, Jones. Jackson with the screen. Jones, the pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
The Grizzlies have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. The first one falls.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for White. And so Jackson nails both of them. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game. Outside Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Outside for Griffin. The three. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Pass to Concha. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Aldama gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Celtics trail by 15. Passes to Brogdon. To the middle. Here's Williams. The kick out to Tatum. This one for three. Rebound by Williams.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
29 seconds left here in the second. Here's Conchar. No points in the game yet for him. Now Brogdon. Spins. On the wing, Williams. Tatum down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
Austin shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Williams for three. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And that, my friends, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, they've been awesome so far this year. That was expected from the good analysts who know what they're talking about. We've got one on this panel, and it's called Shaq O'Neal. You don't know about the other two.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Grizzlies.
Their work on the glass is one reason they've been in control of this game, playing bully ball. Right, Ernie?
Why would you ask me? I'm not a bully.
Yes, you are.
Ask Shaq. He's the bully.
No, you're the bully around here.
Whatever.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Out in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the center position.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Morant passes to Bane. Adams trying to free himself up. Bane, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the pass to White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got the first basket of the second half here for the Celtics. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Morant against Smart. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got 13 points.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
And it's Morant missing.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And it's Brown missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Brooks finds Adams. Tatum against Jackson. And it's Brooks in the corner. Fires for three. Sinks the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Here's Tatum. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Smart. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks misses. Celtics trail by 16. Outside, Smart. Tatum dishes to Brown. Outside, White. Kicks it to Horford. Back to White. Clock is at 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Here's Payne after the basket by Boston. Bucket is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Tatum, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaren Jackson. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
First one falls for him. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. That they've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on White. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Free throw good, Payne. And Bane drops them both. During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Tatum. Yep, it counts. Tatum's got 17.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered
a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Now to see the numbers for White. He's averaging 10 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
And Adams kicks to Brooks. Good. He's got 13.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Celtics trail by 14. Now here's Tatum. 17 points in the game. Here's Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. They led by as many as 18 points. Shoots from 14. That one rolling around and rims out.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
Tatum passes to Brown. Brown jams it in.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Brooks outside. Jackson a screen on Brown. Brooks the pass to Jackson. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Jaren Jackson.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Tatum with a screen on Brooks. Brown kicks to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Brooks the pass to Morant. Now Adams outside. Bain. And there's the feed to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bain. Shoots over White. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Tatum. 20 points for him. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And he makes the first. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Blake Griffin comes in for Brown. Brogdon, he's checked in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's Conchar. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clark outside. Outside, Jones launches it. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 6. Brogdon scanning the floor. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Outside Williams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Outside Jones. Here's Eldama, defended by Griffin, and then Clark slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Boston is gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Brogdon with it. He's got 6. The 3 from Tatum. Griffin kicks to Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. And so here's Memphis. They led by as many as 18 points. Jones up top. He's got 6. They set the screen. Pass to Eldama. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And so it's Boston with it. Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Tatum. Outside for Griffin. Here's Williams. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Williams has got 6.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 5. There's the pick. Williams for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Pritchard. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Brogdon from past the arc. Memphis the rebound. Clark kicks to Jones. Goes back up. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
.151 left in the third. Just 2 to shoot. Now Tatum. He's got 23 over Williams. Tatum's shot is off. Williams against Griffin. Williams passes to Eldama. Williams kicks to Jones. Clark sets a screen for Jones. The dish to Clark. Outside, Jones from the arc. Again, the miss by Jones.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Tatum passes to Brogdon. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Aldama. He's got 8. And here's Jones. Again, the miss by Jones.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now, here's Tatum. Following the missed shot by Tyus Jones.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done. But now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Outside, Jones. Trying to get something going. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. It's a tie game in Memphis. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Celtics 74.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Grizzlies shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Clark in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant with the steal. He feeds it to Brooks. Good work defensively by Smart. And here's Boston. Now here's Brown. To take the lead. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark.
A wing who wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Grizzlies making a switch here. Adams checked in. And Brown drops them both. Here's Morant. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. It's good.
Good D sometimes just isn't enough against Ja Morant.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Shot from from 12. Horford has a wide open look. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams' Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Williams with the block. Adams. Bain against Brown. Passes it to Williams. Here's Smart. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Derek White's checked in for the Celtics.
Celtics substitution, Derek White.
Just 5 to shoot. Horford with the screen on Bain. And they get it back. Here's Smart. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Smart's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Now here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Smart. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
John Morant. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Both free throws good from Morant. Austin's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Brown against Brooks. Brown dishes to Williams. Back to Brown. Smart finds White. Williams sets a screen for White. Count it. And the Celtics lead by 3.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Brooks against Brown. Puts it up. Tries to keep it alive. And again, Memphis no good. Floats it up for Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Morant outside. Good work defensively by Smart. Celtics leading by 3. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. And for Memphis, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Over Brown. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now, here's Horford. Over Bain. And the basket by Horford.
And, folks, this is Horford in his zone. Wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant outside. He takes it in and finished off by Morant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Here's Brown following the score by Memphis. And Smart with the basket on the assist by White. White's got 6 assists now in the game. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Adams. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Smart passes to Brown. Fires the three. They get it back. Williams. And he goes big with the dunk right over Ja Morant.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Morant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies.
One shot.
One shot.
That's good from Morant. Brown with it. Outside, White. Jacks up a three. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Morant passes to Brooks. Now here's Jackson. Morant outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Morant. Tatum, he's checked in for Grant Williams. Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Tatum. He dishes it to Brown. Back to Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
And so he hits both. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant outside. Takes it inside. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Good on both. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
Boston leading by 6. Smart passes to Tatum. Brown with a screen on Jackson. Tatum against Jackson. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Jackson. Now Brooks. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Smart passes to Horford. Here's Brown. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks outside. He kicks to Morant. The pass to Bain. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
Reading the defense, sensing the open, he does not hesitate.
Desmond Bain, shooting 1.
One shot.
Celtics leading by 3. Now a timeout called by Boston. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. Smart kicks to Tatum. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Bain passes to Adams. Over Horford. Goes up again. Out to Morant to tie it up. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Tatum. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant passes to Bain. Good work defensively by Horford.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Jackson against Tatum. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Morant passes to Brooks.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. They lead by 1. And White kicks to Brown. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
That's a key foul. That's his 5th. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
Jason Tatum. At the line for the Celtics, Al Horford. At the line for 1.
Free throw dropped for Al Horford. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And here's Morant. Jackson a screen on Smart. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
Ja Morant. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Morant. Both free throws good from Morant.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Brown against Brooks. Brown outside. Pass to Smart. Payne against White. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from 12. They get it again. And that one is good. Horford's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And why not go to Horford? Big Al has played in so many big games, not intimidated by the moment.
Now here's Morant. Rebounded by Smart. Boston leading by 5. To the inside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, that's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
1:35 left to play here in the 4th. Now here's Morant. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor, Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Now here's Tatum. With the floater. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Payne. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Desmond Bain. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And Bane drops them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Tatum against Jackson. Outside Tatum over Jackson. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 35 in the game.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 8. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant against Smart from deep three-point range, and it's Morant missing. And Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Horford. And it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
There's Morant. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Pass to Jackson. From outside the arc. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. White against Bane. Here's White. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Jaylen. On a real roll right now. How much pride do you take in the win streak?
Let's just keep it going. Just keep playing basketball, keep having fun, keep smiling, and it's fun when you win.
That alternative's not very good, so you want to keep winning. Thanks again, man. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.